behind you. Coach said, Julius, that defensively you guys made this an offensive game, and he felt like that was the mistake from the start. I mean, how would you evaluate that?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think on the defensive end they felt us at all. And it was just too easy. They were in the rhythm all night.
And when you take a look at the defensive effort tonight, I know you haven't looked at the film yet, but in your mind, where was the breakdown?
I think we just gave them a little bit of everything. We didn't, stop the ball in transition. And, pick and roll, we weren't great. Step late when they kicked out on closeouts and gave, guys like Hunter and Collins and Bogey shots. And they stepped up and made them. So, we didn't do anything well, to be honest.
Yeah, and moving forward, Julius, I mean, obviously you have Mitch to help clean up things in back and not having him for at least the next 3 weeks. I mean, what are a couple of the things that you guys are going to have to really pick up when you get to Toronto?
We just got to be tied in on that end, get the ball out of the paint. We didn't rebound well today. But we just got to be tied in together, and our defense is a team thing. When we're all, on a string and playing for each other, then we're good.
How much of an adjustment is it, first game without Mitch for the whole game? How much of an adjustment is that defending without a guy that important to him?
It's hard. He covers for so much. You tend to forget when he's not out there, how much he's covered. But he covers a lot, and obviously we would love to have him. But it's going to be a collective effort trying to make up for what he brings.
For about the first 18 minutes, is it natural that you're going to get into an offensive game and kind of go back?
I mean, we would like to get stops. That's our identity first. So, thank you.
Defense was probably the big story for you guys today, right?
Yeah, I mean, they made a lot of shots. It was definitely somewhere we could have made it more, more difficult for them, but they made a lot of shots tonight.
How much you guys, Mitch obviously plays a big role. How much is his absence?
You definitely miss him for sure. But this is 2 games in a row where we kind of just let a team make everything, out the gate, and then they just have confidence for the rest of the game. And even though we played very well offensively too, it's just when you give a team confidence that early in the game, it's kind of hard to to shut them off.
So RJ, you mentioned that Tibbs mentioned defensive urgency, and he talks about that about the Washington game also. It's out of character for how you guys have been playing. Why do you think that's been the case for 2 straight games?
I don't know. I mean, one you got to also, got to readjust to playing, especially with Mitch out. Mitch he cleans up everything. So just got to kind of, just really just buckle up and guard your man and try to make it just tough for the other team. Try to get them out of what they want to do.
You guys are playing Toronto again. It feels like playing a bunch of time. What do you think about that matchup and getting them so soon?
It's going to be a tough, physical, playoff type game. That's what it's been the last 3 times we played them. And, we owe them, so it's going to be it's going to be a good matchup. I'm excited to go down there, so it'll be cool.
You got a huge ovation on the bench that time. Excited just to be able to play.
Can't wait to play.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
How hard was that to sit out there?
Wasn't as bad because I knew we were coming this time. So, yeah.
Scott, are you going to defend Scotty Barnes again?
Hopefully. I mean, that's what I want. He had a good game. He's a good player. Rookie of the year. I'm not taking anything away from him. So, but he got to guard me too. So, we'll see.
Did you see what he said about how you get inside the paint anytime you want?
I mean, it's what the plays are set up for him to do. I mean, I'm not worried about that at all. So, had a lot of tough battles against him just growing up in high school, and I remember winning a national championship in high school against him, stuff like that. So we've been battling for a while. A lot of respect. We went the same agency, a lot of respect, but it's going to be a good fight.
Jalen, you guys give up 139 points. That doesn't sit well with you. Defensively, where were the breakdowns from your perspective?
I think we competed. I just think that they just got going in that first quarter, and then it's just, I mean, ended up leading at halftime. But I mean, when a team's at home playing well like that, and you got to find a way to get them out of their rhythm. So gotta give props to them. They've been playing well as of late. I think that's 5 in a row for them. So just gotta give them credit.
And you guys had a chance in the fourth quarter. You brought this thing to within 2, and then you guys missed a handful of shots there. Offensively, what could you guys have done differently?
Honestly, like you said, we got a lot of good shots. Obviously, we didn't get the ball in the basket, but I think it starts with the defense. If we get stops, we get out running, get easy shots, and I think that helps our offense a lot. So it starts with our defense, and we just got to get back to sticking together on the defense side of the ball.
How much did you miss Mitch tonight, and moving forward, how do you continue to figure out how to make up for things without him?
Yeah, I'm missing him, as he's a big part of what we do. It's just the next man up mentality, and we got to cover those bases. We can't just say, we don't have Mitch, so we got to. We just got to be able to play a lot harder and do things to the best of our abilities and stick together and just make up for it until he gets back.
Jalen, what kind of adjustment is that for you guys? I mean, Mitch is so important to what you try to do defensively. How would you characterize that adjustment? What do you feel like you have to overcome beyond just the obvious, the fact that he's really good?
Yeah, rebounding, obviously. Just the rim presence he has, and he's been great for us all year. So I think for us, we got to do a better job of just keeping the guy in front of us. I got to do a better job keep my man in front of me, and just make things tougher. And make things every shot contested. Nothing easy for them, and just get them out of their rhythm.
You guys get a number of offensive boards because other teams will throw like 3 guys at Mitch, right? Like you might be your guy, and then you can maybe sweep in open for an offensive board. Quentin quickly does it. Is it an adjustment for you going after an offensive board when they're kind of more normal and you don't have that threat of Mitch being out there?
I just think for us, it's kind of like that next man up mentality thing. And obviously, Mitch is a big part of what we do. We just got to find ways to step up, and obviously he's a big presence. And but for us, it's just, and we can't sulk about it. We can't get in our feelings about it. We just got to be able to go out there and just make up for the things that he brings to the table.